Alright, evening folks. I just watched a film that I've only seen once before, and it was 6 years ago. I felt like it was time to give it another look, and it just happened to have a birthday this year. It turned 65 this year, and it is 1957's 12 Angry Men, which I'm sure everyone and their wife has heard of and seen. A one location film for the most part, a little bit at the beginning, a little bit at the end, but for the most part we're in a juror's room at the back of a court where 12 men are going to decide if a young kid is guilty of murder. And these jurors are all made up of different ages, different personalities, different backgrounds, tall guys, little guys, big guys, small guys. And the first thing they do is have a vote. 11 of them vote guilty, and the only man that doesn't is Henry Fonda, juror number 8, votes not guilty. Now, he's not sure that he's not guilty. He says this through the film a lot. You know, it's possible. He couldn't have done that. She couldn't have seen this. There wasn't time to do that. There is time to do that, but it's possible. He says that a lot. Then comes the discussion of the evidence, why, the who's, the what's, the where's, the why's. And there's one juror, played by Lee J. Cobb, juror number 3, who is the most passionate, we'll say. Well, that's a good word. He's the most passionate for a guilty plea. And to make matters worse, it seems to be hot weather. It's hot and sticky in this room, which adds to, should I say. I think it adds to the tension, because some guys threaten other guys. They start shouting. They get rough, they get angry, hence the name. And it's just incredibly interesting. You sit there and you go along with it, and you hear all the evidence, you hear all the difference of opinions, and you think, well, is he guilty? And you may come to a conclusion that's different than what they come to, or you may agree with them. It's a fantastic film. It's well acted. There's not much wasted motion. You know, it's 95 minutes long, but there's no wasted scenes. It's all to the point. I think it's a wonderful film. I really do. I give it what do I give it? I give it a 9 out of 10. Only seen it once 6 years ago, and I was thinking towards the end of the film, because we got a lot of close-ups as we went on through the film. Lots of close-ups. We see into their eyes, the beads of sweat, their skin. I just think, would the dynamic of this film be different if there was one woman on the jury? Just one? How would that have made the film different? And I never thought of that before. But 12 Angry Men, this is my copy. It's not a Criterion. I don't care. There's the special features that I'll never watch. And I am happy with that. That's my copy. That is 65 years old this year. And I always think that films like this, before I always think that this is going to be 2 hours, 2.5 hours long. Because it's, you know, it's got a reputation. It's well thought of. It's regarded one of the great films. But it's only an hour and a half. And there's nothing wasted in the film. It's fantastic. If you haven't seen 12 Angry Men, then I suggest you do so, because it's wonderful.